Hello everyone and welcome to your final game of our Saturday quadruple header here in the Trading Card League on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex2. The I-5 rivalry is back. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Seattle SuperSonics in Seattle. Sonics coming off of a loss in their last game to the Detroit Pistons, and the Portland Trail Blazers, I forget the whole deal. When was the last time we saw Portland? Oh, it was, would have been Wednesday. They played Golden State. That doesn't help me remember the score, but maybe we'll get that at the bottom of the ticker. Important news for the Sonics: they are dealing with an injury to Kawhi Leonard. The immediate next game seemed to favor the Detroit Pistons. Like, the Sonics just could not find a good rhythm and consistency. Davis with a nice interception in the middle, and it's Wemby with Thompson scream into the hoop. That'll be out of bounds off the block. It'll stay with the Portland Trail Blazers, but a terrific block already for Wembanyama on Thompson. Looked like Morant maybe lost the handle somehow there. Davis takes the wide open three and buries it. Wemby sets the screen on Morant. De'Aaron Fox trying to drive inside. Works around the baseline. Davis with another nice defensive play. I believe he got a block on that. Lopez is going to pick up the foul. This Portland interior kind of reminds me of Detroit a little bit, so it could give Seattle some trouble with two big, long guys in the form of Brook Lopez and Anthony Davis. So De'Aaron Fox will go to the line. He'll shoot two. First one's good. And the second free throw is good as well. 5-3. Morant will bring it up the floor. Davis gets the screen. Oh, kicks to Lopez. Wemby tries to close out. The three is missed, and the Sonics come away with the rebound. Brown tries to get a screen from LeBron. LeBron didn't set a really great screen there. Maybe a little lucky to be not to be called for an offensive foul. Brown's going to back down Thompson, who gets a block on it. Lopez finds Morant before falling out of bounds. Throwing up to Davis. Good pace of play there for the Portland Trail Blazers. Just now realizing how old the Sonics backboard, like the shot clocks are all now the circular, like Tissot or whatever it is. But no, this is the Sonics court from 1996. As Eason backs him down. And we are tied at 5. Sonics will take a timeout. A defensive start for both teams, I think you could say. Sometimes we get teams that are just throwing the ball up and down the floor and they're taking bad shots and they're missing good looks and whatever. There's been blocks, good defense. Sonics have 2 of their 5 points from the free throw line. They will take a timeout to try and settle themselves down. Trading Card League will return on Tuesday with a quadruple header starting at 4 p.m. Pacific time. LeBron tries to go to the basket but can't get it to go. James coming off a really nice game as a Denver Nugget, taking on the Miami Heat. He really took over a stretch of that game toward the end of the first quarter. And it kind of helped. There's a nice feed inside to Porzingis, who slams it home. 7-5. It helped Denver open up a big enough lead that Miami had a really hard time chipping away at. Garland takes the three and gets it. So a couple of three-pointers early for the Trailblazers, and they lead by one, 8-7. Shot clock is off. LeBron buries the three to make it 10-8 and give the Sonics the lead in the dying seconds of the first quarter. Kyrie Irving from the S. Ooh, rattles out. But a pretty good look. A fun first quarter comes to a close. It's the Sonics by 2, 10-8 over the Trailblazers. It's the Trading Card League here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Stick around for the second quarter. All right, welcome back after an extended highlight. I don't know why we get those every once in a while, because the highlights are never focused on the right piece of the puzzle, and you just kind of like, how long are you going to let this roll? For a while. 10-8 Sonics lead in Seattle. There's a nice find inside, and Porzingis, kind of one little motion there. One hand catch, and then off the backboard as Wemby picks up a foul. I don't know if the CPU will call replays or reviews or anything. So we see that a lot where they're like, where the player wants a replay, but we have not seen a replay yet. 12-8. As the first free throw is no good. De'Aaron Fox coming in for the Sonics. He will sub out perhaps Manu Ginobili. With Kawhi Leonard out, it makes some different rotations for the Seattle SuperSonics. Kevin Durant closer to coming back for the Charlotte Hornets. A couple of weeks with a strained hip. Should be seeing DeAndre Ayton for the Toronto Raptors. Damian Lillard, doubtful with a strained hip, out 4 to 6 weeks. The big piece of the puzzle, though, is Kawhi Leonard. I believe it's a strained hip as well for him. And he'll be out for a bit for the Sonics. There's a nice feed inside. Seattle is doing a really nice job creating matchups that significantly benefit them offensively. As Portland will take their first time out of the game. Kristaps Porzingis pumps up the crowd and pounds his chest. Up by 3, 14-11. Anthony Davis coming in for the Trailblazers. And for the Sonics, just one substitution, LeBron James back in for that. 2:53 to go here in the second quarter. Durant into Davis. Davis. Hook shot over LeBron. Nice shot. 14-13. De'Aaron Fox rattles out, and it is 14-13 still. Garland going a long way around. They did not even set like a screen. He just ran through traffic. That gave a lot of problems to the Sonics defense, and then LeBron just steps on the baseline. So the timeout really helped Portland and seems to have discombobulated the Seattle SuperSonics. They are making some substitutions. Reeves, Brown, and Porzingis. Davis working on LeBron. Offensive rebound. Second shot goes. 15-14. Oh, De'Aaron Fox takes the three, gets it to go. That looked like it was primed to be set up for that pick and roll to Porzingis. I guess if Fox gets a three, it's not that big of a deal. And I think Porzingis might have been in good position for an offensive rebound. Irving with Fox on him. That's Porzingis with a block. Reeves. It's going to be a 5-on-4 as a player was down, and now 5-on-5. Good job by Irving to get back on that. They're going to set a screen. Fox, deep two, rattles out, no good. 44 seconds remain here in the first half as Portland pushes the pace. Irving off the glass and good to tie things at 17. Porzingis. Oh, he'll take a deep two off the screen. Nice shot. Maybe if he's performing well, rotate him into the starting lineup. Seems like a pretty good starting five for the moment or a pretty good five for the moment, I should say, for the SuperSonics. Porzingis. All right, at least look to get a closeout there. Gonna have to just put up a desperation three. No, but Okongwu with a rebound, and he'll tie it with 0.9 seconds to go. It's been a great first half. We're all knotted up at 19. Come back for the second half in just a moment here on youtube.com/ShawnasaurusRex2. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Welcome back to Seattle. All knotted up at 19 between Portland and the hometown SuperSonics. Klay Thompson. He's on the Sonics. I don't think we've seen him play yet. Kristaps Porzingis was excellent in the first half. They knew how to get him the ball and where to get him the ball at, in the paint. And topped it off with a block there late in, I believe, that second quarter. We're underway here for the third. De'Aaron Fox into Victor Wembanyama. Can't handle the pass. It's Fox, Brown, Wembanyama, Capel, and James. As Brook Lopez gets a one-handed slam. I think Seattle had exactly what they wanted. The passing was a little off there. Wemby couldn't handle what was being thrown into him. And LeBron loses the handle to Anthony Davis. Sonics team has been a little out of sorts since the injury that happened a couple of games ago. And it's going to be a reach in. Jaylen Brown, first personal, first team foul.
First team foul.
Interesting color combination there, considering that the Seattle SuperSonics colors are at least green and yellow, more Christmassy in the mid-90s. Morant driving to the basket, doing what he does best. Looked good doing it earlier for Raptors. Oh my goodness. Fox got to come up with that shot as he breaks the ankles of Ja Morant. I just complimented how good Ja Morant has been, and then, bam, hurt ankles. 23-21. Thompson into Davis. Davis over LeBron, and Wemby comes away with a rebound. I don't know who came away with that rebound. It was either Wemby or James, but either way, they passed it up real quick. LeBron's going to set a screen on Davis. Brown. That's a three that's too strong, and we're going to get a timeout. Trailblazers with a 2-point lead. 2:11 to go here in the third.
Checking in for Portland, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Oh, there's a nice feed inside. LeBron has not been great defensively against Anthony Davis. And the Trailblazers are starting to exploit that a little bit. And it's an offensive 3-second violation. Looks like it's going to be called on Victor Wembanyama. It'll turn the ball over. It's been a sloppy first couple minutes of the third quarter, for the Seattle SuperSonics. We've had a number of offensive problems giving the ball back to the Trailblazers. Davis going one-on-one with LeBron again, and that time just can't come up with it. It's a great steal by Morant, trying to feed it into the corner, even though they had somebody kind of in the mid. But they turned it over right back to him. They're going quarter three with Wemby. He gets it to go, and just like that, Seattle down just by one. Granted, they weren't down by a ton, but you know how it is. Wemby, nice job to get a hand in the way. He's going, slows down. John Morant, nice job defensively to make sure it's not an easy two to give Seattle the lead. Morant still on Wemby. And another offensive 3-second violation. It's the second one we've seen, and that comes off of a takeaway. What a frustration that is. Substitutions for the Sonics. Irving back out to Davis. Porzingis on him. And that's going to be a foul. The basket and the... Oh, man. Not sure exactly what that comparison is, but Trailblazers 16-8. Points in the paint, perhaps? Based on the concept, or context, I should say. Morant will go sit on the bench. 31.2. Ginobili is going to come in for the Sonics. Number 5 there in the lane. And it's 28-24 after the three-point play. Tyler Hero bringing the ball up. Looked like he was maybe going to stop and pop for a three, but elected against it. They're working for Ginobili. He'll take a three, and that is no good. Davis somehow between Victor Wembanyama and Kristaps Porzingis comes away with a rebound. Like cleanly, not like off a tip or a deflection or anything. Irving against Reeves. Can't get it to go. 28-24 as we head to the final quarter. Portland leads this one. Trading card league continues in just a moment. Welcome back to the fourth quarter. Here's your State Farm assist of the game. It's going to be Kyrie Irving over to maybe Darius Garland. I forget exactly who that was to, but a nice assist there. Gets your State Farm assist of the game, and Portland gets the ball to start the fourth quarter. Nice job by Reeves to work around the screen. Morant can't get the three, even though he had a pretty good look at it. It's going to be fine for Fox, no for him. Garland, Irving, couldn't quite get those last few names there. Irving. It sounded like there was some contact there. Kyrie with just 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. He does have a rebound. Hero trying to get Morant with all kinds of moves, and that's it off the backboard. As Morant finds Oof.
Onyeka Okongwu.
Okongwu for a 2.
Timeout,
Sonics are going to get burned with the 2 timeouts inside 3 minutes. They take it with 2:48, so just 1 timeout for them for the rest of the game, as their defense just can't seem to figure out this Portland Trail Blazers offense. Some substitutions being made on either side. All right, a 4-point game. What can the Sonics do out of the timeout? Wemby with a screen, fires. That's a 3. Nice find by LeBron. Nice payoff. Uh-oh. Thompson with an injury. Or a PlayStation Plus membership. I'm not really sure. It is an injury. So that could be an issue for Portland. Because even though we saw Kevin Durant come back in for Charlotte with the injury, LeBron has been no match for Anthony Davis in the paint. Like, most of the time, LeBron's not even going up to try and block the shot. James takes a 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Wemby. Off the glass and good. So they still come away with 2 points and make sure that lead stays at just 1 possession. What I was trying to say about the injury thing is that even though they're out there, it could still be that strained hip that we've seen be a really large problem in our league so far. The 3, no good. 90 seconds remain. It's a 1-point Portland lead. Oh, LeBron gets the steal. Wemby runs it out, slams it home, and the Sonics are up by 1, 33-32 with 1:15 to go. Durant into Davis. Davis, spin around, turn around, 2, nothing. Sonics back the other way. Brown drives inside. Wemby streaking to the hoop, and he gets the points off the glass. 3-point lead, Sonics. Victor Wembanyama with the last 4. Sonics on a 7-0 run. They trail by 4. They now lead by 3. Timeout Portland with 53.3 to go. That interception by LeBron is huge. Davis has really had his way inside the paint with LeBron. And LeBron, for the large part of it, hasn't really been going for the blocks, getting off of his feet, going up and getting those stops or shot contests. That's a huge turnover, and the Sonics have done a good job paying those off with points. To the backcourt to Morant. They're clearing space out. They're going to want him. I thought he was going to drive to the basket there. If he was going to step back, he needed to take the 3. De'Aaron Fox was completely turned around on that play. It's going to be a last second. Desperation 2-0. Portland does not need to foul. 8 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. De'Aaron Fox trying to drive inside. Maybe got away with a little bit of a push, but it's going to be another timeout by Portland with 16.1 to go. Sonics 35, Trailblazers 32. It's a good one here in the I-5 rivalry. Just reignited in the WNBA, and we're reigniting it here in the Trading Card League. Unfortunately for the Seattle Storm, they haven't been winning much this year, and they are on a pretty large losing streak last I checked. Portland, though, has been a fun re-addition to the WNBA. Thompson in. Wemby with a... That's... Oh, my goodness. Wemby with a steal, but it went to a steal for John Morant. Eason, 3. No! Brown with the rebound. Portland fouls with 3 seconds to go. Wow. What a run for the Sonics over the last 90 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever it was. To theoretically hold the Portland Trailblazers scoreless after a 4-point lead. 7-0 run.
Portland foul.
0.7 come off the clock, and it'll be LeBron to the line for 2.
Team foul.
One free throw ices this game,
For Seattle, LeBron James.
though nobody has any timeouts remaining. So if Portland comes away with a rebound, it's going to have to be a long shot. Ooh, LeBron misses the first. And he buries the second one, and that will bury the Trailblazers. 36-32. Morant off the back iron. Does not matter because it is not good. And it wouldn't have mattered if it had gone because it was a 4-point deficit. Sonics win the closer in today's quadruple header. 36-32. Come back Tuesday for more. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.